If you know anything about Temecula Valley, you know that Temecula is well known for its wines. And so with the wines come the wineries, which is why a lot of people come here to the Temecula Valley. And so today I'm going to break down for you the top 5 wineries in Temecula. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm Andrew Lewis, your local Temecula Valley realtor, and this channel is dedicated to all things living in the Temecula Valley, from new construction tours to neighborhood spotlights to new things coming here to the Valley. I want you and your family to know exactly what it's like living here before you make the move. Thanks for tuning in today. Let's dive in. The Temecula Valley is home to over 50 wineries, so this was a ton of work to break it down to the top 5 wineries. But if you love wine tasting, really good food, amazing views, beautiful vineyards, Temecula is the place for you. We've got new wineries, new school wineries. We've got some that are modeled after motorcycles and motocross racing, all the way down to your very classic winery that you would expect with the very bougie furniture and all of that around the winery. First off, we've got Wilson Creek. This is probably one of the most well-known wineries here in Temecula. It was founded in 1996 by the Wilson family, and it bears their name, obviously. So Wilson Creek is open to all ages, so you can bring the kids along with you, and that's totally fine for you to enjoy a day out and do some wine tasting. Now Wilson Creek also does a ton of events. There's lots of parking, lots of seating, multiple tasting areas. So there's a lot for you to explore while you're there. And they host a ton of events. You've got hot air balloon rides that take off out of there during the weekends. You've got weddings, all sorts of stuff that happens there as well. So Wilson Creek is most known for its white Cabernet Sauvignon, and that is in an electric blue bottle. You can't miss it. Once you see it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, as well as an Almond Champagne, which is a different tasting champagne, but it is something that they are also very well known for. Next up, we've got Bottaia. If you are not into the traditional feel of a winery, this one is really going to stretch that for you. They have a very modern farmhouse aesthetic. You've got a pool and a lot to do here. It's kind of geared towards the younger crowd, I would say, but it's obviously open for anyone over the age of 21. So no kids allowed here, not family friendly, but you've got a lot to do here, and it's kind of a more elevated experience, a little bit different than what you would have at your typical winery. Now this one is a little bit newer, a little bit lesser known because of that, but the vineyard is actually quite old. It was planted in 1969 by the Brookside Winery, so the vineyard is very well established, but Bottaia came in and took it over, completely modernized the place, and again, kind of geared it towards a little bit more of a younger crowd looking for that modern farmhouse pool spa experience. And so you can get a day pass or a membership to the pool where you can enjoy the pool, catch some of the sunny Southern California weather, sitting by the pool, sipping on some wine, and really enjoy some of the perks of actually being a member here. And so the best known wine here at Bottaia is their Barbera wine. So when you go there, make sure you try it when you're in the tasting room. Next up, we've got Leoness. This is a beautiful winery, and Leoness opened in 1989, so 35 or so years old now at this point. Opened by Gary Winder and Mike Rennie. This has an amazing restaurant with some really great food. They do host weddings, and they have a cool barrel room for their wine tastings. You can have a membership here as well. You can pretty much have a membership at any of these wineries because they want to sell you wine on a regular basis, but has lots of cool things to explore there. And a little fun fact, I actually got married at Leoness, so was able to experience what it's like having a wedding there, and it was absolutely beautiful. So if you're looking for a place to get married, I recommend it. And they've got some great wine. So Leoness is most known for its signature series Syrah. So a great wine to check out, so make sure you taste it when you get there for your tastings. Next up, let's talk about Peltzer Winery. This is one that all the locals know about. So this came to the Temecula Valley in 2016, but the Peltzer family has a very long history. So actually, little known fact about the Peltzer family is that one of the family members in the 1950s actually sold some land to Walt Disney to do Disneyland. So just a fun little tidbit about Peltzer, but this winery is well known for a lot of its events that were put on throughout the year. Really well known for its pumpkin patch, which is actually originally how it started. It was a pumpkin patch prior to becoming a winery, and everybody from the area knows all about the Peltzer family pumpkin patch every single year. There's petting zoos, tons and tons of pumpkins, lots to do, rides for all the kids, and it's just really a great fun time with some of the great winery atmosphere surrounding it. Now, Peltzer Winery opened in 2016, so again, a little bit newer as far as the winery side of things go. The pumpkin patch is actually older than that. Peltzer also hosts events, fall festivals, the pumpkin patch, as we mentioned, weddings, as well as has an ice rink during times of the holidays. So lots to do there. Very, very family friendly, probably one of the most family friendly wineries in the area. And Peltzer is most known for its Muscat Canelli wine. So make sure you check that one out when you hit the tasting room. And lastly, we've got South Coast Winery, known as the South Coast Resort and Spa. This one was opened in 2003 and is very well established here in the area, and South Coast is one of the only wineries here in the area to feature a resort and spa. So resort was opened in 2006, spa opened in 2007. So you can go there, stay at the hotel, enjoy many nights of awesome food and wine drinking. You can also visit the spa, get massages, all sorts of treatments. It's a really great place, and that's, you know, usually when we buy friends or family some sort of gift card for a massage or a spa day or something like that, it is to go there because that's where people want to go. So this one is a lot more to do. You can spend several days or nights at South Coast because of the resort, which makes it a place for people and a destination for people traveling into our area. And as with most of the wineries here in the area, hosts a ton of events. You can always get married at just about any winery here. So they're hosting weddings, conferences, live music. There are a lot of concerts that actually happen there. So even some well-known bands and artists come into town and perform at South Coast. So a great place to catch some of that while you're staying there as well. And then as far as the wine, it is most well known for its Sauvignon Blanc at South Coast. So make sure you check that one out when you get to the tasting room. All right, so that's it for our top 5 wineries in Temecula. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed today's content, do me a favor, hit that like button. Leave a comment below about any questions you have about moving to the Temecula Valley, about any of the wineries here, if you need some additional information, or tell me what you think your top 5 wineries are here in the Temecula Valley. I'm sure others would appreciate that as well. And as always, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on future content. Thanks for tuning in today, and we'll see you next time.